Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dungeon Dive. Daniel here. Alright, good morning everybody. It is morning here, and I am enjoying my coffee from my Snap, Crackle, Pop Rice Krispies mug. So, like I said, welcome back to Escape from Dulce, the Hidden Shrine of Umugatu, Part 2. Like I said, I told you guys that I would forget to use my character's special abilities, guaranteed. So I put two bright pink post-it notes here. So hopefully I will remember to use their abilities. I've also been kind of forgetting to show you guys when I upgrade the update the alarm track. So I will remember to do that. Right now, the man in black here, he has moved to the third spot. When you are in green, it's a little safer. When you get into yellow, you need to start rolling for random encounters when you move into rooms you've already explored. When you get into red, every encounter you have is supplemented by a couple additional enemies. And when you get to black, the MIB, the man in black, actually comes out onto the board as a mini boss. You fight him. When you kill him, it resets back to green. But anyways, our character here, Sir Reginald the Cleaver, he is really hurting. He's almost down to half health because of that stupid lucky lizard man and his spear chucking prowess. Got him really good. So we are actually going to head back to the starting space in order to heal ourselves using the cryo chamber, and that is a one-time use. So when you're not in combat and when the alarm is green, you really don't need to worry about moving around or anything or keeping track of action points until there are enemies on the board. So we're just going to move our party back here. Sir Reginald is going to step into the cryo chamber using its healing powers to completely heal him. So we can put that there, showing that we have used that. So that's going to bring him back up to 11 health. And we still have 2 med kits from Amelia. She's down 1 health, but that's okay for now. So we are just going to continue exploring. And since we've moved back, let's kind of move in this direction here. So we're going to move, we need to nominate somebody to move into the next room. And let's have Sir Reginald move into there. And it is a number 1, so we draw the top card of the 1 deck. And here we have the Secret Armory. The walls of this room are lined with primitive and modern weapons. You are in luck, except for the great aliens who want them too. After encounter. Okay, so after the encounter, we will deal with that. 2 players, that's where we're at. We're in the green, so we're going to be fighting 1 gray alien. Hey, not a lizard man. So let's see what gray alien we're gonna get here. Give these a couple cuts there. And who do we have? We have gray alien number 2. Okay, no armor, which is nice. 4 health. This great alien has 3 actions. Both has 3 attacks: melee, melee, range. Highest speed, so the first attack is going to go for Amelia. Highest health, it's going to go for Sir Reginald. And then laser pistol, highest armor. So that is also Reginald still with 3. And that is number 2. All right, so let's grab gray number 2. All right, there is gray number 2. Let me find his initiative marker here. Okay, gray number 2 has an initiative of 7. These buggers are pretty fast. So put his initiative chip on 7. Going to put him in that room there. And now we're going to roll for our character's initiative. We'll roll for Sir Reginald first. He is adding 2 for his speed, bringing him to 5. And then Amelia is adding 3. to 8. Nice. So she goes first. So there is our initiative track. We've got Amelia at 8, the Gray Alien at 7, and Sir Reginald bringing up the rear at 5. Okay, so Amelia has 3 shots. I think we're just going to go ahead and have her shoot the gray 3 times. Let's go here. Again, I need a 1, 2, or 3 to hit. There's a 5. That's a miss. Our second attack. That's a miss. Excellent. Exactly what I wanted. My plan is coming to fruition. And a 4. That's exactly what I want. I wanted to miss all 3. All right. So next up, we are at the Gray Alien. And what did we say he does? Highest speed. Okay, so he's going to use his first point of action to move into the room with Amelia. He is going to use his second point of action to attack. And his he hits on a 1, 2, or 3. He misses. Okay. His next target is highest health, so he has 1 action left. He's going to move back into this room with Sir Reginald. Now it is Sir Reginald's turn, and one thing I forgot to do, move the Man in Black alarm level up. Okay. All right, Sir Reginald. He is going to use his last action to attack. He hits on a 1 to 4. There's a 3. Okay, now I am going to remember to use my power swing once per encounter, add 1 extra damage die to the attack with a melee weapon. So I'm going to be rolling 3 white dice here for damage against the gray. There's 4 damage, killing it outright. Excellent job. I remembered to use my secret power. Post-it notes work. One of the greatest inventions of all time. I guess they also lead to a lot of waste. So maybe not so much. I don't know if the trade-off is worth it. Waste, destroying the planet, versus remembering to use your character's secret power in a board game. I don't know. Trade-off might be good. Okay, so Sir Reginald is going to get 1 XP for killing the gray. Put that back in the stack there, and then we also as a party will get 3 XP, bringing Amelia up to 4, bringing Sir Reginald up to 4, and now let's see what happens. So after the encounter, each player may search for loot normally, or go through the loot deck and take the first weapon card without the need to search. Reshuffle the loot deck after everyone has taken cards. I am going to go through the loot deck and look for a weapon because I really want to get Amelia a better ranged weapon. So hopefully we can find something. Let's see how long it's going to take to find a weapon. Bruce's fists. That is a weapon, and that is really lucky because there's a little bonus story thing that goes with Bruce's fist. Okay, so now we need to find one more weapon. Nope. Nope. Not a weapon. And a rusty pipe. Damn it. I was really hoping for a better ranged weapon for Amelia. But now let's see. Bruce's fists. Yeah, so upon finding... So if you remember, Bruce was Sir Reginald's squire. And he has this to say when we find his fists. Mine eyes doth water at the sight of my beloved squire's magical glove. He loved it so, and would never have removed it willingly. Thank you for avenging Bruce's death. What shall I give you for your bravery? A knighting, a friend's love? I would betroth you to one of my daughters if it were in my homeland. Even the most rugged one smells of elderberries, and who doesn't like the musky scent of elderberries? Okay, so we found his fist. I wonder if it's worth keeping, though. It's a magic gauntlet that allows you to stun an enemy for 1 turn on a roll of 1 or 2. No, it is not worth it. When compared to the heavy mace, just having that extra damage is better, but I will hold on to that. The rusty pipe is not worth anything. We're just going to drop that into the discard pile. Removing the gray alien. Resetting in the initiative track. And now we are ready to explore. Let's head over in this direction here. So that is a U. I'm going to draw the top of the U deck. Mushroom forest. This whole room is filled with mushrooms, the size of small trees. There's a sweet odor that fills the room and makes you feel lightheaded. You are in a state of bliss and really want to take a bite of one of the mushrooms. All players in the room or adjacent to the room. Actually, we didn't move. We should have moved her up after the combat, and you know what? We need to regroup a little bit. So we're gonna regroup there after the combat. We explored that room. Now we need to nominate somebody to go into the next room. We will nominate Sir Reginald again. So he moved in. So now we're ready. Okay, all players in the room or adjacent room must pass a mental check. All right, so we need to see if we can, if we are smart enough to not eat mushrooms that we find in a magical forest in a cave underneath a government experimental lab. I don't think Sir Reginald knows about mushrooms, or maybe he does. He got a little smarter on that level up. So we'll roll for Amelia first. She needs a 1, 2, or 3. She is smart enough. Sir Reginald needs a 1 or a 2. All right. Or take a bite from a mushroom. Adjacent players must spend an action to enter the room. Okay, so we need to actually move her up. So she had to spend an action. Taking a bite heals you to max, but also adds a mutant commander to the encounter. Holy crap. Okay, well, I wasted my cryo chamber heal, and now I'm going to add a mutant commander to the encounter. This is going to be really tough, guys. All right, so we're going to be fighting a lizard man and a regular mutant and a mutant commander. Let's see what's in this room as well. Now, our second key. Okay, so we need a lizard man and a mutant. And we need a mutant commander. So these are the commander cards. They're a little bit bigger. Each of the different commanders or bosses has a series of cards that you can draw to determine what kind of mutant, what kind of boss they are. So the mutant commander has 4. We'll take number 2 there. And let's see here. What are we up against? Ooh, ouch. Okay, this is going to be quite the challenging fight here. Okay, so the lizard man, number 5. And a mutant hound. All right, let's see. Lizard man, number 5. This could possibly be game over. That is a really brutal, a brutal setup here. Okay, so we need mutant number 5. There we have mutant number 5, and find his initiative token. So this is one part of the game that does get a little slow, is setting up the encounters. Okay, and then we are fighting the mutant commander, which I need to grab his mini, so give me a moment here. I didn't think I would be needing the minis for the commanders, but there we go. Okay, so we have our mutant commander mini. Grotesque slimy guy. And I also need his, we're just going to use this marker here, this number 7, for the mutant commander's initiative, because I don't want to go digging through and trying to find that. All right. Actually, let's see here. Do we have a standee for the mutant? Yeah, let's use the standee instead. Actually, I don't have my standee. Nope. Scratch that. Okay, so we need to set up our initiative trek. We're going to put the lizard man in this room there. We are going to put the lizard man at initiative number 3. Okay. We are going to put the mutant at initiative number 5. We'll put him in the room there. And our mutant commander is at 9. Wow, very fast. Okay, now I'll set up their HP trackers. Man, that 3 armor on this mutant commander. Wow, that is going to be really yeah. Will give me quite a bit of XP if I can beat them though. All right, so the mutant commander is up first. Then we have the mutant. Then we have the lizard man. Now let's roll for our initiative. Again, for Sir Reginald, we're going to be adding 2, and that puts him at a 3. Amelia will be adding 3, putting her at an 8. Okay, so here's our initiative trek set up. We have our mutant commander, we have Amelia, we have the mutant, we have Sir Reginald, and then the lizard man. We're going to up our alarm level by 1. All right, let's see what is in store for our heroes. The mutant commander. Okay, so he has 3 actions, 3 attacks. His first is a claw swipe at the highest health, which is going to be Sir Reginald, and he hits on a 1, 2, or a 3. There is a 2, and that does 2 white dice worth of damage. Okay, and Sir Reginald has an armor of 3. All right, so he blocks both of that. And then his next attack is a tentacle slam against the highest speed, and that's going to do 1 die worth of damage plus stun for 1 round if it's a crit. All right, hits on a 1, 2, or 3. A 2, that is a hit, so no stun. It's going to do how much damage? 2 points of damage, but we have the shield now with Amelia. So this attack was against Amelia. And so we are going to go ahead and block that. The last attack is a radiation blast. All players in the same room and adjacent rooms take 2 points of damage. Okay, so radiation you cannot block against unless you have some kind of radiation suit. So we really need to kill this guy. All right, so Amelia's down to 3, and Sir Reginald is down to 9. But that is the end of the mutant's turn, the mutant commander's turn. All right, so there is a way that we can manipulate him by moving out and making him move to us so he can't do his radiation blast. First thing is going to go for highest health and then highest speed. Okay, so for Amelia's up next. For her second action, she is going to move out of the room. Her third action, she is going to take a shot at the mutant commander. She needs 1, 2, or 3. Excellent. That's exactly what I needed. And now she gets to roll 2, because of that crit, she gets to roll 2 green d6 for damage, doing 3 points of damage. He blocks all of it with his armor. Next up, we are at the mutant hound. The mutant hound has the highest health, so that is going to be Sir Reginald, which is in his room. So he's going to do an attack. He hits on a 1 or a 2. A 2, he hits. Okay, and he's going to do, it wasn't a crit, so no stun, but he is going to do 2 dice of damage. Sir Reginald blocks it all. And the next attack is radiation. Oh my god, all players in the same room and adjacent room, 1 point of damage. Well, Amelia is now down to 2. So Reginald is now down to 8. Oh man, that radiation damage is just brutal. Okay, well, now we're at Sir Reginald's turn. Sir Reginald needs to try to take out that... Oh man, should I try to take out the mutant hound instead? Because I could probably kill the mutant hound. Yes. I'm going to try to take out the mutant hound. So I will hit on a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh. God bless it. All right. Well, that was his turn. So now we're at the lizard man. What does the lizard man do? The lizard man toxic spit, easy for me to say, at the highest armor. So that is Sir Reginald. So that is going to be a 1 or a 2. Oh my God, a 1. Oh, and this damages armor. And that does 2d8 damage, and it's going to hit his armor. Okay, so we're going to do 3, 4, 5 points of damage and a damage to his armor, bring his armor down to 2. So now he blocks for 2, so he takes 3 points of damage, bringing him down to 5. That was his first action. His second action against the highest mental, which is Amelia. So the lizard man is actually going to move in there to do his attack. And that's it. Oh boy. Okay. We are back to the top now with the mutant commander. Mutant commander against the highest health. So he is going to take his first point of his first action will be to claw swipe Sir Reginald. He hits on a 1, 2, or 3. There's a 4, that misses. His second attack is against the highest speed. So he's going to use his second point of action to move into here. His third action, he's going to attack Amelia with the tentacle slam, hitting on a 1, 2, or 3. There is a 1. I'm not going to roll for damage. Well, actually, I guess I should, because I could get lucky. So, nope, that is going to be a crit and damage. So I'm going to use my dodge counter that allows me to dodge a hit. So I do not take that. And now because he's used all 3 of his actions, he cannot follow up with that radiation blast. So next we're at Amelia. So this lizard guy is going to totally destroy our armor. Let's see here. Okay, she's going to move out. She's going to take a shot at the lizard man, needing a 1, 2, or a 3 to hit. And nope, not going to count it. A 5. I should have cheated, but... And then I guess she's going to use her last action to use one of her health packs to heal for 3, bringing her back up to 5. So now it is the mutant hound's turn. And let's see, a bite against the highest health. So that is Sir Reginald. So he's going to take a bite here on a 1 or 2. Okay, there's a 3. So that was his first action. Second action is a radiation blast. All players in the same room and adjacent rooms take 1. So that's only Sir Reginald. So he's down to 4 health. And that was that. So now we're back to Sir Reginald. Sir Reginald is going to use his first attack to hit the mutant hound. Missing. Second attack to hit the mutant hound. And hitting, finally. Jesus Christ. All right. That's going to do 2 white damage. 4 against the mutant hound. Oh, crap. Bringing him down to 1. So close. You know what? I'm going to use his power swing to add an additional die to my attack, killing it outright, because I need to really get these enemies down. That gives him a point of XP. and removes the mutant hound from the track. Okay, let's see what is next. Next up, we have the lizard man. The lizard man is here. So what does it do? Toxic spit against the highest armor. That is a ranged attack. So now they are tied at the highest armor. So now it goes to highest health, which is actually Amelia now at 5. So I think it's going to do a toxic spit attack at Amelia, hitting on a 1 or a 2. 4, it misses. That was its first attack. Its second attack is a melee attack against the highest mental. So it moves into there, and that was its last point of action. So now we're back to the mutant commander. The mutant commander, claw swipe against the highest health, which, as we said, is now Amelia. Ooh, poor Amelia. So he takes his first point of action, moves in there, does his claw swipe, and a 6 misses. That was his second point of action. His third point of action is a tentacle slam against Amelia. And oh, okay, that was great. Let's see here. So that was it for the mutant commander. Now it is Amelia's turn. So she is going to move there for her first point of action. Her second point of action, she is going to take a shot at the lizard man, hitting for 2 damage, bringing him down to 3. And she's going to do the same thing. Come on. 3 hit and 4 points of damage. All right, killing the lizard man. Excellent. All right, giving her 1 point of XP, bringing her up to 5. Let's remove that. Okay, so as you can see, even though this game is quite simple, the way that the enemy AI works and the way they target certain heroes, it does allow for some really, I think, interesting manipulation of the enemies. And that is where the combat in this game shines. Even though the combat is really just basic dice chucking, you still have some pretty important tactical decisions to think about how you're going to move and manipulate the enemies into using their actions. I really like how the enemies use their actions. It's always simple and straightforward. But anyways, we are back to Sir Reginald. Unfortunately, Sir Reginald cannot get... So what is this guy going to do? He is going to do a claw swipe. He's going to move in, do a claw swipe against the highest health. Man, I really wish I had a med kit for Sir Reginald to get his health up. So what can I do on my turn? On a combat turn, you can attack with a weapon, use an ability, use a character skill, use an item, go through the portal, move from one room to another, equip or remove new items, trade an item with another player. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to move Sir Reginald into here. I am going to initiate a trade with Sir Reginald for his last point of action. And I'm going to trade Bruce's fists for Amelia's health kit and use that on his next turn, hopefully surviving. Okay, so now it is the commander's turn. We still haven't hit him. He is going to, let's see, claw swipe. Highest health, so he's going to move in. He is going to take so that's his first point of action. Second is going to do an attack against Amelia, hitting on a 1, 2, or 3. There's that hit. Damn it. All right. 2 dice of damage, hitting for 3. She has an armor of 2, so she goes down to 4. And then his third attack, or his third point of action, is going to be the tentacle slam, hitting on a 1, 2, or 3 against Amelia. Oh, no, now she's going to be stunned, and she can't dodge this. So she does block the damage, but she is stunned. So she is going to have to stand up on her next turn. So her next turn, I believe that's what stun does. You know what, this episode is going a little long, so I'm going to look up the stun rule for the next episode. We're going to leave it on this cliffhanger here. Amelia just got slammed with a tentacle, slammed down to the ground, and she's probably going to have to use all of her action points to stand up next time. And then the next attack is going to be from Sir Reginald. So will our heroes survive against the onslaught of the mutant commander? Who knows? But they're going to be really bad, really badly hurt in the process. So, all right, guys, we'll take it easy. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.